What does that mean? 41 days until the winter shelter should start. Historically, the Board of Supervisors, going back to 2008, has provided close to $1 million for winter shelter. Then it slid to $700,000. Then a rapid plummet to $250,000 last year to zero this year, with 41 days and counting. That is unacceptable. That's unconscionable for the Board of Supervisors to walk away from specifically women and children, single fathers, and people with disabilities. We'll try to give the Board of Supervisors the benefit of the doubt that they're confused. Confused because there are in fact two winter programs. One is Winter Sanctuary and one is Winter Shelter. Winter Sanctuary is provided in the last couple of years by the churches, synagogues, and temples stepping up to try to provide emergency shelter during the cold and wet weather months to single adults. Now, not every single adult, homeless single adult, gets into Winter Sanctuary. Why? Because they're screened for mental health problems, substance abuse issues, and they are screened out because it's deemed that they may not be appropriate for a church or a synagogue or a temple. We understand that, but that also leaves some of our most vulnerable single adults out in the cold. Then there's Winter Shelter. Winter Shelter is the county's responsibility, and they are turning their backs on women and children and the rest of the most vulnerable population in Sacramento. Maybe the Board of Supervisors is confused because they helped create a new nonprofit, Sacramento Steps Forward. Sacramento Steps Forward just hired its executive director a month ago. They have a very, very small staff. They are a nonprofit specifically set up to administer federal homeless funds. They're not a direct service program. It's not their mission to provide winter shelter. It's not in their business plan to provide winter shelter or any other kind of direct service program. As a matter of fact, their executive director, at the instruction of their board of directors, just wrote an editorial that was published in the local Sacramento press to that effect. The bottom line is that we've got 41 days for the Board of Supervisors to step up, and it will be heartbreaking if we have to put one more name of a person who passed away this winter because they had no room at the inn.